The newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. A group of private hospitals says they are ready in case the monkeypox virus enters the country. Let's get more details on this. Faith Del Mundo is reporting to us live from Quezon City. Faith, good afternoon. Can you tell us how are their preparations, these private hospitals, going against the virus so far?
Yes, Riza, the Private Hospital Association of the Philippines says they will have isolation wards in place for monkeypox patients. In today's Laging Handa briefing, Private Hospital Association of the Philippines, or PAPI, President Dr. Jose Rene de Grano said they will also immediately report the cases to the health departments. Since there is no vaccine yet for monkeypox, their focus is on the detection of symptoms. This include fever, lymph nodes, and rashes. De Grano said they will be vigilant to look out for these symptoms in order to contain the virus. In terms of COVID-19 cases in private hospitals, De Grano said there is a slight increase in admission of patients, but it is still manageable. To combat the further spread of the virus, some private hospitals have started giving second booster shots to willing health workers. Riza, Dr. De Grano underscored the importance of vaccination and compliance to health protocols. Riza?
Faith, just a few questions. Again, when are we expecting perhaps numbers again from the hospitals as to the cases, if there's going to be an uptick or if we are seeing an uptick already on cases of COVID-19?
Yes, Riza, according to Dr. De Grano, and they actually, the cases here of COVID-19 cases in the country is actually slightly increased, but the symptoms are actually mild. And though they are actually manageable and now no further increase of COVID-19 cases are actually, they are actually thinking.
Faith,
Riza?
going back to monkeypox, how are hospitals planning to treat these cases if there would be some? And like what you said, there's no jab for it yet.
Yes, Riza, according to Dr. De Grano, since there is no vaccine yet for monkeypox, their approach will be supportive treatment. This is by actually preventing or treating as early as possible the symptoms of the disease and the side effects caused by the treatment of the monkeypox. Riza?
Thank you. That was Faith Del Mundo reporting live from Quezon City. Meanwhile, the IATF has lifted the COVID-19 pre-departure requirements for some foreign nationals traveling to the Philippines. With this, qualified foreigners no longer need to provide negative COVID test results upon entering the country. To get exempted from testing, foreigners must be fully vaccinated and have at least one booster dose before going to the Philippines. Meanwhile, children below 12 years old that are traveling with their fully vaccinated foreign parents also do not need to provide a negative test result. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. still watching One News Now, I'm Riza Diaz. The world is still mourning over the death of 19 students and 2 teachers during a shooting at the Robb Elementary School in Texas, U.S. Now, how exactly did the event unfold? Let's watch this.
11:27. The exterior door suspected where we knew the shooter entered, Ramos, was propped open by a teacher. 11:28. The suspect vehicle crashes into the ditch. There were 2 males at a funeral home that when they heard the crash, they went to the crash scene. They saw a man with a gun exit the passenger side with a backpack, and they immediately began running. Ramos began shooting at him. Did not hit him. 911 call at 11:30. If there was a crash, man with a gun. 11:31, the suspect shooting began at the school while patrol vehicles got to the funeral home. A patrol car accelerates into the parking lot, drives by the shooter. He passes, then leaves the camera view. There's multiple shots fired at the school at 11:32. At 11:33, the suspect begins shooting into room 111 or 112. He shot more than 100 rounds based on the audio evidence. At 11:35, 3 police officers entered the same door as the suspect entered, so a total of 7 officers were on the scene. At 11:37, there was more gunfire. Another 16 rounds was fired at 11:37. At 11:51, a police sergeant and USB agents started to arrive. At 12:03, there were as many as 19 officers at that time in that hallway. At 12:15, we know that BORTAC members arrived. At 12:21, the suspect fired again, was believed to be at the door. At 11:50, they breached the door using keys that they're able to get from the janitor because both doors were locked. They killed the suspect.
Let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. UNIOL projects that the prices of diesel would increase by up to 1 peso and 20 centavos per liter next week. Gasoline prices, meanwhile, are expected to decrease by up to 1 peso and 60 centavos per liter. A Senate panel is recommending further investigation on e-sabong, operators said to be involved in the disappearance of some bettors. Among its recommendations was for the authorities to further look into officers and staff of Lucky 8-Star Quest e-sabong firm of businessman Atong Ang. And the Philippines is commemorating the 124th National Flag Day, marking the day the flag was first unfurled in Imus, Cavite. Now, the Navy took the lead in a flag-raising ceremony at the monument of National Hero Rizal or Jose Rizal in Luneta Park earlier today. Now, for more updates, visit News 5, the Philippine Star, and Business World Online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on Signal Play app. Register for a free account now at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Riza Diaz. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. We are One News.